Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner.
Gentlemen Cook, we're back again with yet another fun-filled festive adventure for all of us culinary nut jobs. Today, we're going to be tackling an old nemesis, if you will. Lots of folks are hesitant to try to roast a chicken. And I'm one of them. I'm going to tell you right now, between you and me, I have never in my life roasted a chicken. However, my production assistant has roasted a chicken, and he says it's pretty darn easy. And I ate some that he made, and it tasted good. So, without further ado, we got a chicken here on the counter. You probably can't see it. That's okay. I promise you there's a dead bird laying here. It's thawed out, and it's just about ready to go. So, I know you're probably a little nervous. I'm really nervous, but we're going to get through this together. Let's go ahead and prepare this chicken. If we're going to roast a chicken, we got to have a chicken. So we got a chicken. Here it is. It is no longer alive. I think you can probably tell that. This is actually a fryer chicken. No, not a monk, not like brother chicken. It's not a fryer. It's like you fresh. Oh Jesus. So there are also roasters and broilers and deep fat. There's lots of kinds of chicken. Okay, your grocery store will probably have fryers, and that's okay. We can roast a fryer, no problem. When you get it home, you wash it and you try to let it dry. And you're going to clean out the insides here. In this cavity, a lot of chickens will come with their giblets, which is the heart and the liver and the pancreas. No, I don't know. It's going to have all that stuff. You can just take those out and set them aside. Some people make stuff with those, and if that's what you do, that's your business. Sometimes the neck will be in there too. Don't throw it away. You can make stock out of that, and we're going to follow up with stock at one point soon. But you have to be careful when you handle your chicken, because chickens carry the foodborne contaminant germ virus bacteria called salmonella, and that ain't no joke. It will hurt like hell if you get like salmonella. It will tear your stomach to pieces, and you will be sitting all night on your golden throne ruling the kingdom of the bathroom. And friends, your court jester ain't going to be no fun to keep you company. It's going to suck. So you got to be very careful. Always wash your hands with antibacterial soap after you handle chicken. Wash the car that you brought it home with. Wash the floor of the house. Wash your clothes. Vacuum the rug. Everything. Don't mess around with salmonella. It sucks, okay? So, like I said, we've cleaned it, we've dried it, we've got all the junk out of the inside. Now what we've done, we've also loosened the skin from the flesh here. And that's so we can get our spices on the inside. We've done that on both sides of the bird here. There is a small piece of connective tissue right here, which we've kept in place so that the skin doesn't slide all the way down here. We've also done this on the back side of the chicken. This is the breast side, the back side back here. We've done the same thing, which you'll see in a little bit whenever we do that. But from here, we're going to stuff this chicken with some aromatics. And so let's go over and show you the aromatics. We're going to shove them in here, and we're going to get this bird rocking. Alrighty, I put my bird on the side in this little dish to keep its contaminants away from the rest of my stuff right now. I want to show you. What I've done here is I've just coarse chopped some celery and some onion, and that's going to go inside the bird, along with some cloves of garlic that I'm just going to mash them one hard time. I'm not going to chop them up. I'm just going to get them mashed so they can release all of their garlicky goodness, if you will. So that's going to go in here. But before I can do that, I realize I've got to put my spices under the skin, because the skin is kind of going to be knitted up a little bit, and that will prevent me from putting my spices on the skin if I knit it up first. So let's talk about these spices that I got here. What I got is some paprika. This is actually smoked paprika. It's real good stuff. If you can get it, go get it. So that's going to go right now. This is sage right here. This is the stuff that I told you a long time ago looked like you got it from the bag from the teenager behind the water tower at your high school. Yeah, make sure you get in the right bag when you're in your counter, because you got some messed up chicken, boy. I promise you that. I don't do that. We here at Shut Up and Cook are completely against the use of drugs, unless it's alcohol or mushrooms. And we have some thyme. And don't you say a word, I swear. No, don't even open your mouth. Thank you. We have thyme. So that's going to go in there. And what we're also going to add in there is some garlic that I have already minced. Now, this is a lot of garlic that's going to go right in now. I did that a little while ago. Getting my mise en place, or whatever the hell that is. Getting my stuff together. That's going to go in there. And taking a fork, I'm just going to kind of mash it together. I guess if I had a mortar and pestle, I could really do this, but I don't, so I won't. But as you can see here, it gets kind of mixed up. Everything gets involved with everything. And then this is going to go under the skin of the bird. Once I got this mixed up, I'll show you how we do that. Alright, we're going to stuff the spices under the skin of the bird. And it's just as simple as putting some in your hand like this, lifting up the skin, and get it in here, and just rubbing that in. And you want to push it as far down and in there as you can. And what this does is it traps the spice against the flesh of the bird. And by doing that, it won't let it wash away whenever it roasts, and the fat won't go flying out of there, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, if you don't know what I'm saying, don't forget you can always email me at shutupandcookshow@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. I may not know the right answer, but I'll give you an answer all the same. I'll make something up if I have to. So, you can see here, I'm getting all this rub way down in y'all, and down in here, don't forget the thigh. You gotta get down here in this area for the thigh too, okay? And so that's in there, and then we're gonna flip the deal over. Okay? We're gonna lift up and do the exact same thing here on the back. We got a lot of good spice that needs to get in there. And sometimes you got to force it. There ain't no two ways around it. So we're going to continue to put all the spice on the skin of this bird. And then once we're done, we're going to come back and shove the stuffing in the stuffing part.